Hi, I'm Mike Bingley, and welcome to Straight Off the Menu.
And I'm Peter Dills, and we've got
The infamous Peter Dills.
the legendary.
And we have who on the show today?
We've got the legendary Tavo Sereno from the Chiquita Bonita. You know, he's the only guy that I know, Mike, that anytime that you and I are out to eat, and we eat out a lot, that when we're at a Mexican restaurant, no matter what city it is in, Tavo always has some kind of way to find out that we're cheating on him.
Yeah, I know. We were at El Tepeyac. You think he called me a bastard?
He did.
Yeah.
You know, I'm serious.
Yeah, you know what? When he comes up later, you know what he told me? Hey, Mike, maybe we need to slide another table in here.
Well, as soon as you meet Tavo, you'll know why.
Yeah.
But Tavo's here, and he's brought the goods. We're gonna have more food from restaurants in the next few weeks, and we're gonna eat. We're gonna feed the whole staff, and I think it's gonna be a good show. But we've got some restaurant reviews to take care of before we talk to our friend Tavo from Chiquita Bonita. What you got for us, Mr. Mike?
Avanti Cafe.
Bobby.
Yeah, Bobby. Have you been there?
I've been there. I love Avanti. Well, which one?
No, Avanti. I'm sorry. It's the Avanti Italian Bistro and Bar.
Yeah.
The cafe is the little one on Lake in Union.
Yes.
Okay, and it's good. It's kind of downscaled more of a cafe.
Right.
But this one opened up, I think it was a year and a half ago.
A
Is it
year in
2 years?
December.
A year December. Okay.
Yeah.
And it's Italian Bistro and Bar, and you know what? They're good.
Yeah.
They're really good. I had a seafood pasta. Man, it was dynamite, and it was like $23. You know. Now, of course, if you want a super salad, that's extra. You know, but it's not about the price. It was good.
Right.
It was really good. The restaurant is beautiful. It's great. They have the little pizzas too.
Yep.
The gourmet pizzas, like the cafe does, but they're the personal pizzas, and they're to die for. Everything. They have steaks. They have anything Italian.
Yeah.
You know, and it's all good. There's salmon. You have to try their salmon. And again, it's like $23.
Yeah.
And you know how we get rating restaurants. You know, I say it's 1 to 5, and
Yeah.
you know, and
Will I go back?
yeah, and I blew it on the last couple shows ago. I was talking about what was it? Not the Parkway Grill, but one of these restaurants, and I said, it's a 4.5. At the end of the interview with one of these, I think I called it a 5. But I'm going to tell you this: in the price realm that this thing is in, I'm going to give it a 4.
Okay.
Because it is really up there. It's a good one. It's moderately priced. Got to try it. You know, I forget about it all the time. I will definitely go back. And what's your call on it? What do you? I know you've been there.
I've been there. You know, like you did. I started off on the one on Lake Street and the Avanti Cafe with pizzas and wood burning. The oven for the pizzas, and they got the same deal going on at the bistro and bar. And I did have the salmon when I was there, and I thought it was good. And for the price, it's right. I mean, you can't go wrong going there.
It's cooked right. It's quality food.
And the service was good. Is good.
Yes, very good.
Not a large restaurant, but
You have a nice patio though.
Yeah.
For, when it's crowded, it's a little quieter out there. You know.
I wouldn't say that it's hidden or a hidden gem, or it's something that you and I have discovered, because when you go in there, if you go in there on a Friday or Saturday night, it's pretty busy.
The Chiquita Bonita, that's a hidden gem.
We discovered. No, you discovered. I didn't know about it.
Hey, by the way, we'll talk about that later. You know, obviously, I'm getting my mind right here.
Right.
From Rocco's is so nice
Rocco's Tavern.
to me by providing me with one of their beautiful watermelon mojitos.
Right.
And let me tell you, what's going on.
Was it-
But what's up? What's up with you?
Was
You
it
don't-
voted the best?
You don't even have any ice water.
I drank it all. Was it voted the best in the Pasadena Weekly? No, please. Don't say it, because they'll
don't
go
even
out of
there.
business then.
No, don't even go there. Don't even go there. You know, you see what it did for your career.
I know, right. Well, I had to pay $100 for that ad.
So what you got?
Daughter's birthday.
Daughter's birthday.
Daughter's birthday. Went out to Malibu.
Is she 18?
20. Oh, okay. You said not to date the show. You almost got me there. I don't think she'd mind if I said how old she is. But you don't have kids yet. You notice how the
Got 2 dogs.
You do? Well, the older we get, the older our dogs get.
Yeah.
I don't know how that works.
Okay. Go
So
on.
we went to a restaurant in Malibu called Mastro's.
Mastro's?
Mastro's. The old chart house.
The PCH?
PCH, right on the
Oh,
ocean.
okay. Mastro's.
Mastro's, famous. I mean, people consider it. They've got one in Beverly Hills. They got one in Costa Mesa. People consider it the Spago, the steakhouse, the Spago Steakhouse, or high-end ditch. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And my daughter and I went there for her birthday, and we actually shared a fish, and we shared a la carte. Everything's a la carte.
Yeah, yeah.
Steak, $65. But you know what? It was
good.
good. It was really good.
You know what? When something is good and really good, the price isn't the big deal here.
No.
But when it's pricey and not good, that's when I have a problem.
I think you and I agree on that. When it's $65 or if it's $20. If it's $20 for a steak and it's junk, I'm going to complain about it.
yeah.
If it's $65 for a steak and I like it, I'm not going to
Well,
complain about
You
it.
know what you're getting for $20, you know,
Right.
so,
Yeah.
So-
Usually you do.
You know, but
But Mastro's was really on top of things.
so you had fish.
Well, we had a, it's an Italian bass. It's a barbacoa. That's what it is. It's a barbacoa.
Barbacoa.
Yeah, and they
I thought that was barbecued.
no barbacoa.
Barbacoa.
It's a fish. It's an Italian bass, and the guy told me it was pretty close to a Chilean sea bass. It wasn't.
Okay.
That was the only, but it tasted good. But that was the only disappointing part of the meal. Service was right on the ocean. If you want to take your lady out for a special meal, or if you want to celebrate
Take
something,
your loved one up for a special meal for an anniversary or something, or a birthday.
right?
It's a good place.
It's
huh?
it's it's a
Now, it's a
really
good,
good place.
Good view of the ocean and all that.
Mike, right on top of the ocean.
Oh, wow.
We're talking about right on top of the ocean. Mastro's, they've got, like I said, they got one in Beverly Hills, they got one in Costa Mesa, and then they've got this one in Malibu. Very good. And they gave me the next day, I don't know if you know what Open Table is, but that's kind
Yeah,
of
I know exactly what.
with
it
that
is,
you can
yeah.
make your own
right,
reservations.
yeah.
Well, we didn't use Open Table, but I got an email from them the next day wanting me to rate the restaurant, and I said it was very good. Okay, let's do the 5 stars. I'm gonna go 4.5 out of 5.
Oh, very good.
The only
Good.
reason why I'm giving it a 4.5 out of 5, the steak wasn't exactly hot. It was warm.
Ooh.
And the only reason I'm thinking is because the fish and steak take separate, different heat.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm guessing that they didn't bring them. They had to kind of judge on how to bring them out at the
Well,
same
still,
time.
You're paying top dollar, man. You know, that's not acceptable
No.
where I come from.
But they sat us correctly. I mean, right away they brought my daughter a happy birthday cake. It was right on, brother.
Now,
it was
how
right
was the
on.
noise level in the restaurant? Was
Okay, that's another. When we got there, they had music a little later in the night. But when we got there, it was just the pipe-in music from the speakers. It was loud.
The piped-in music?
Piped-in music was loud.
Okay.
But then I didn't say anything yet because I figured that as more people would come in, that they would drown out some of the sound, which took place. Now I was next to these people. It's a little cramped in there. It's not a big restaurant, but I was talking to some people next to me, and they were in their 60s, and their dad's birthday, he was 80, and he was complaining about the sound. But then about halfway through, they had a piano player that came out, and the noise level went down a little bit.
Okay.
So Mastro's, it was right on. If you're looking for an anniversary, I do recommend it.
Now, the reason I asked is when I went to the Royal Chop House for my anniversary back in December, it was extremely loud in there, and that's the one I gave a 4.5 stars to.
Yeah.
And the reason I didn't give it 5, everything was perfect, except it was friggin' loud. That was my problem. And where the waiter had where our specials of the day are,
Yeah.
kind of lean over to you, and that's just, hey, but the
Well-
way it is, so,
Before we go to break, one more thing on Mastro's. All the meat is prime.
yeah.
All the meat's prime. Are you hungry?
Oh, I'm hungry, yeah.
I kind of do a reverse on you because this is your restaurant, but I wanted to kind of have this as a surprise
What
to
do
you.
My restaurant?
Yeah,
What are you talking about?
Chiquita Bonita.
Chiquita Bonita's everybody's restaurant. What you talking about?
Well, you're the
Yeah.
one that turned me on to it, and I wanted to be a surprise for you, but you kept asking me who it was.
Oh, okay.
So where is he? There he is. Okay, guys, coming up after the break, we are going to eat. We're going to have all the food here, and I guess we're going to take a break, and when we come back, we're going to be talking to Tavo, 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 Tavo. All right, you guys, we're back. It's Straight Off the Menu. That is Mr. Mike Bingley, and I'm Peter Dills. We're here on Charter each and every Saturday afternoon at 3 o'clock and Sundays at 3 o'clock. And if you're really hungry, stop by Rocco's on Mondays. We're here, well, most Mondays at 3 p.m. And we've got cameras, we got lights, and we've got action. We've got Tavo. He is from Chiquita Bonita. Actually, Mike Bingley is the one that turned me on to
about that. The food is all we're into right now, so, you know. Oh, Tavo.
Yeah, hey, Mike, how you doing?
Where's your Bud Light?
Well, I left it over there. I don't know if I could bring it on.
Oh, you do anything
I can
you
bring it
want.
on the set? Okay.
No,
No,
it's
somebody
good.
can give it to
Yeah.
Chino will bring it.
Chino.
Do you know Eric Chan?
Eric Chan. Thank you, Eric Chan.
Chino is his name at other
course I got it.
restaurants. We call him Eric Chan here, but Eric Chan is here. You've seen Eric before. He's been on the show talking about great restaurants in the San Gabriel Valley. I first discovered Chiquita Bonita through Mike Bingley. Now I get to go on my own without Mike. And here's the funny story, and I'll let Mike take over from this. Every time I go to a Mexican restaurant, if it's El Tapiac or if it's, well, now they're defunct La Fiesta, I always get a Facebook, why are you there? Why are you there? Why are you there? Why are you there? I don't understand. Why are you guys there? Why are you guys cheating on me? We're not cheating on you. We're trying to judge the competition.
Yeah, we got to figure it out. We're doing your homework, actually.
Yeah, we want to make sure who's doing what and report back to you.
Yeah.
And they come back and they tell me, hey, you should do this because over there they do this.
Yeah, that's true.
And I listen to them, of course.
Yeah. So tell us about how you got involved in the restaurant business. Obviously, your dad had a restaurant on Colorado.
Yes, my dad had a restaurant. I started there when I was 6 years old. I would sit the people. That was my job.
I remember you then.
Yeah. And by age 8, I was the manager already. But, they just told me I was the manager. But, we moved across the street over there by Symes. Now we're across the street. Been there for about 18 years now. In Pasadena, 32 years total. So we've been blessed to have great customers like Mike. I feel like when Mike goes there, I charge him a little bit and I lose money when he goes there, but it's okay.
Well, you're lucky.
Well, tell him about me breaking the booths.
Well,
Let me tell the story?
Sure.
Yeah, they remodeled the restaurant, so they put these new booths in. And you can't move them. The table usually you could move so you can get a little more belly room. You can't move them. So I go in there and hey, what's up with this? Remove this son of a gun. Crack.
Right.
Oh, Tavo, son of a gun, Mike. You broke my booth.
4 times.
Yeah. And of course, he this was a long time ago. He still tells that story.
Of course. I'll tell them. Even if Mike is there or not, I tell the story.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, those are good booths, man.
How about the booths in South Dakota?
Oh, that's when Rich Mansfield was in South Dakota and at a McDonald's. Those plastic seats. Something didn't agree with them, and well, he let loose a little bit, and the echo was horrific. The whole restaurant turned.
Oh my
like,
God!
What is that? I mean, it was a pop, 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 pop. Just the acoustics. Anyway, that's a story in itself. Okay, back to Chiquita Bonita. Good food, huh?
Yeah, very good.
So I brought some Mike some carnitas tacos that he really enjoys. He likes our carnitas, and he always orders a carnitas burrito or any type of burrito. But I always give him a little something on the side, extra. So today I brought some taquitos, some flautas, and we have some spicy sauce here. And
that's the green, right?
That's the green.
'Cause, some spicy sauces, green, are not really spicy. But
This one is spicy.
Yours is spicy.
Yes. And Peter's there going for a taco.
What does Chiquita Bonita mean?
It means like little cutie restaurant. Kind of like cute little girl.
Okay.
But,
And we're talking about you,
like, if they're, you see a lot of Chiquita Bonitas walking in Old Town a lot of the night times on Friday and Saturday nights. I hope my girlfriend didn't hear that over there. But
She seems to be talking to the bartender for a little
I
bit.
know, I don't understand what's going on.
No. She's trying to get a job.
Maybe. No, she works at Chiquita too.
But Tavo,
Yes, sir.
times have been tough. The economy's been going up and down, and we're in a pretty good economy now. You guys did pretty well when the economy was down.
We managed to hang around. Our prices are reasonable. I've never really, I don't charge $10 for a burrito. I'm always,
Yeah.
I charge $10 for a burrito and a soda, or
Yeah, yeah,
Or,
but
you
when
know.
Peter comes in, you don't charge him
I
at
don't
all,
charge
right?
him at all.
Yeah, you know.
he's a good guy.
They call him Pale of Pete. He don't pay for nothing. You know.
That's just
Silence.
wrong.
You hear
That
that?
was just wrong.
Silence.
I'm eating. You're not eating. I
How
don't know
was
what's
that,
wrong.
Peter?
It was very good.
Yeah.
Good.
No, it's very good. Yeah, yeah. Always the best food.
What do you get at Chiquita Bonita, Mike?
What do I get at Chiquita Bonita? Well,
Does it depend
I
who's
like
working?
it. Kind of depends on my mood, but a lot of times I will get the one that has the taquitos, the hard shell beef taco, and
Enchiladas.
and what?
Enchiladas?
And enchiladas, yeah, and the taquitos,
It's good.
yeah.
I brought
And that's
taquitos.
that is I don't have I had my, and that is what a number 28. or
29.
something? 29. See, okay, I should know by now, you know.
That was the Big Mike special.
Yeah, well, yeah. What happened, man? I mean, did I piss you off when I was talking about El Patron?
No, I saw him. Mike had his own plate at the restaurant. That was the number 29. And he started going to other restaurants, so I had to
El Patron.
take him down. He started going to El Patron and talking about, oh, they got great beef tacos over there. And I was like, well,
All right.
screw you. He's
See?
coming off the menu.
All right, Chavo. If you're not eating at your own restaurant, where are you at?
Oh, I love coming to Rocco's. Rocco's got a good happy hour.
Yeah.
You're 2 for 1, can't beat it. But it's all depends. If I want a good steak, I'm gonna go Chop House, or it all depends.
Well, it's kind of meaning a Mexican restaurant, but I guess you're not going to give anybody any love. But
Well, if I want Mexican food, I'm gonna go to my mom's.
Ah, there you go.
That's always good and it's cheap.
Or Jack in Box tacos?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, those are good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
see?
that's
I knew
good
I'd get that
drunk
out.
food. Yeah. Give me a jumbo jack and 4 tacos, and we're good, man.
Especially after a late night.
Oh,
You know?
yeah.
Yeah. See, Tavo closes early though.
I know.
They're
Closes when he wants.
I like that.
Yeah.
My buddy came in. My buddy came all the way up from Huntington Beach. His dad lives here in Pasadena, and he finally got in Friday. I think he mentioned my name.
did.
But he came in the week before, and he goes, "Man, your place is closed." I go, "Man, that's Tavo. He's probably at the Staples Center. Well, it couldn't be maybe at the Dodger game, because that's it. When it's done, right?"
You're right.
That's right.
And if you're just tuning in, we have Tavo Sereno here from the lovely Chiquita Bonita restaurant here in Pasadena, located on Colorado Boulevard. He's the man, and that's why he's here.
Thank
right?
you, sir.
And why don't we give a shameless plug to Bud Light, because that's all he drinks.
Really?
Well, no, don't give him. Not unless they're going to give us some money for that.
Well, they're going to take care of him, and then when we go in,
Oh yeah.
you don't
of course.
understand how it works,
You know how it
Mike.
works.
Well, I'm not the business end, this deal. Dean Lee over here is the business guy, You know Dean Lee over here?
I've never seen Dean Lee at Chiquita. Why?
Oh, he
what's that?
says there's all the time, man. And he says,
Yeah.
he says you treat him really well.
Well, he's got to mention your name. I'll take care of him.
Yeah, well, I told him that, but he's a little bashful,
No. Just tell him to go in there.
But
and
he's
says,
responsible for all the internet stuff, when you watch it on the internet.
yeah.
Yeah.
He
Great
makes sure-
job, Dean Lee.
Yeah.
Great job.
Yeah, he's good. And of course we got Andrew and Gina, and they're diehard.
Where's
They take care
Gene?
of- Gene is on vacation. He had a fly to Peru, I understand.
You wrote him up. Huh?
No.
You
Gene-
wrote him up. He's
a
on
good
one.
man.
He's on 1 week
Gene
suspension.
is a good man.
No, he is. He's the best.
Very good.
Yeah, we are at Rocco's Tavern. We're here each and every Monday at 3. They got happy hour, like Tavo said, 2 for 1 drinks, and it's a real deal. And that's if you want chicken wings and bar food and sports surroundings. We love Rocco's Tavern. But if you want some real deal Mexican food, you got to go to Chiquita Bonita in East Pasadena, right next to Symes and
Land Rover.
Land Rover. Yeah.
Yeah, and what is that? What's that store there?
The gold.
I
gold.
better have a little more of this. Hey, I want to ask you
Yes,
something.
sir.
If you're going to take your lovely girlfriend out to a really nice romantic dinner, do you have a
jump in,
a
get one?
suggestion?
You want a
Pasadena
tequila?
or
Anywhere.
Reach around.
that's a tough one. There's so many great places.
Nothing kind of jumps out. I mean, I know you talked about the Chop House, and we kind of know what that's about, but
I went to the Raymond House or the Raymond restaurant. I thought it was wonderful.
the Raymond.
That's high ditch, baby.
I went there the other day. It was great meal, great service. I heard you talk about Chop House being loud. There was very quiet. It was nice. It was
Wow.
very nice. They have great cocktails. They have they call them a mixologist,
Mixologist.
which I never knew what that was.
Yeah.
But the food was great, and the food
Yeah.
and the service was good.
Oh, okay.
That's all you want, right?
All right, yeah.
So tell us about the recipes. I mean, have you been? You said how many years has a restaurant been
33
open?
years.
Same food for 33 years.
Same food. Nothing's really changed. We've added a few shrimp dishes here and there, but you know the carnitas are the same. I think we're very consistent with a lot of with most of our food.
And I think that's what a lot of people like. You've kept it the same. You're not deviating from what is tried and true. Right?
Yeah.
You've been there, and people come for this food. I always refer to it as a nuts and bolts Mexican food. And people say, hey, what's the best Mexican restaurant in Pasadena? You know, I said, well, there's a lot of good ones, but if you want just
Are
a
there?
nuts and, yes, there is. Yeah.
Okay.
But nuts and bolts Mexican restaurant is Chiquita Bonita.
Right.
You know, there was the one over here in Old Town. That used to be very similar to Chiquita Bonita. It was nuts and bolts. The one, what is it?
El Toreo?
Yeah, Toreo.
It's still there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's, but then you got to pay for parking and play
Yeah, all
play
that-
that game.
all that stuff.
Free parking at Chiquita Bonita. you
Well,
know?
Yeah,
yeah, out in the street.
straight
Yeah, yeah. out in the street.
Beer and wine.
beer and one.
And if you don't, you know, if you go in there and Tava has an attitude, you just go out the front door and go over to the sushi place next
Right,
door.
Jin
you know?
Sushi, yeah.
Take up one of his parking spots, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
How much would it cost for you to get your? I mean, I know it's a small restaurant. How much would it cost to get a liquor license?
Probably about 75,000.
Oh, forget it. Shoot.
But then I go broke because
Yeah.
then Mike would never leave.
I know. Well, I wouldn't leave.
Well,
We'd,
that's-
we'd be there all
Yeah.
the time.
No, I was thinking you'd be drinking all the profits.
Well,
you know?
yeah, that
You'd
too.
You'd
I
have some,
already do.
You'd have some rusty nails going.
Oh,
and
rusty
stuff.
nails.
But, you know, Rich Mansfield, he'd be in there. He'd be built. You'd have to put the double doors in so you could get in.
Well,
though,
yeah,
you know?
we need bigger.
And the booths you'd have to
need
change
bigger.
the booths. Can you address those booths a little bit for us?
Oh, they're nice.
Portly? Hey, listen here, bird ass. Let me tell you something. Us big guys, we need a little more, little room here. You know.
As Mike calls it, he wants fat-friendly boots.
Well, give him a chair.
Fat-friendly
I do
boots
got a
is
chair.
what
I
you
sit
want.
in
Give
one of
him a
these
chair.
like this. You know.
Yeah.
You
And
know?
there used to be the one way over there, right?
Yeah, but then you fix that on me.
Yeah.
Holding it to the floor.
Well, I didn't fix it. My dad did.
Where's your dad?
My dad's over there. My dad's over there, yeah.
I'll have to talk to him after the show.
For
about
sure.
That.
Knock
You
him
got-
out.
You got a screw gun. We can fix that right away. You know.
Well, Mike is a maintenance man on the side, so.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he'll
Yeah.
come
Oh.
over there and
Yeah,
fix it up.
See, yeah, maintenance. Yeah.
Yeah, but
Sure.
just sit Mike in the middle of the place, give him a chair, and he's good.
Well,
And
that's
so
what I do.
you gotta give him food too.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, Mike
Yeah,
doesn't
but
fool
you know,
around.
I went to, and I got a point for this. I went to Dickie's Barbecue,
Right.
and this is this last Sunday, and went in there, and you could tell all the employees just they didn't want to be there. They're just not
It was
very
raining.
friendly at all. It was raining.
Raining, yeah.
Not friendly at all, and like, okay, do you want us to move down the line here, or are you done taking order? And just, it was, I hate restaurants like that.
Yeah.
But you go into a lot of restaurants, including Chiquita Bonita.
Because Tavo's drinking
They're
while
always
he's working.
They're always nice, you know.
Yeah,
you know,
and it's
and that's
true.
the family thing. They always treat
Right.
you nice, you know. And Tava's always attentive. You know, he'd be busy. He'd be doing this and this and that. And he says, "You can have that table right there." You know, and you think he doesn't see you, but he
Right.
sees you. He's got eyes behind his head.
Okay, Tavo, so when, like Mike was asking about other restaurants, so when you go out to a restaurant as a restaurant owner, and you go to a restaurant, let's say Dickie's, and you can tell that you're just not feeling the vibe or feeling the love, and you like the food, how do you turn it around? How do you talk to them and say, hey,
Yesterday, I went to a restaurant, and service was awful. You know, so here in Old Town, and we went to an Italian place, and our bread came out after our entrees. And I kind of told the guy, isn't the bread supposed to be coming out? He goes, I forgot. You know, you're talking about service. And he's kind of like, you know, and then he had an issue with the other table. And so finally,
they had an issue with him?
yeah, he had another. And I told the manager, I said, you know what, get him some help. He needs help, you know what, because he's not gonna, he hasn't figured it out, or maybe he's new, I don't know. But, you know, we left, and I don't know, I used to like going there. I don't know if I want to go
What's
back.
the name of the restaurant, Tavo?
Right down the street on some corner,
It's on the corner.
On the corner.
Italian place.
Italian Kitchen?
No, right here.
Buco di Beppo, Buco di Beppo.
Really? Sorry. And I try to talk to the manager, and
He's like,
all
whatever.
right, whatever, dude.
Whatever.
Get outta here.
Give me a here.
Yeah.
Here's $10 coupon. My buddy.
here's a
Yeah, $10 coupon for next time. Shut up.
here, go to Rocco's, get a 2-for-1.
Yeah, yeah, hey, down the street.
You know, we should have came here better. It was just not good. But
Oh, wow.
you know, it happens.
Hey,
It
guys,
happens, you
this is
know?
a
Everyone
question.
has a bad day. Even Chiquita Bonino.
Yeah.
You know?
No.
Well,
Yeah,
they have
sometimes,
sometimes
yeah.
a
When
bad
he's
day.
not there.
Yeah, sometimes they close the door. You're coming up, and it's they say they close at 9. It's 8 o'clock, and they slam the door in your face. No.
I should put from 8 to 1,000.
Yeah, whenever Tavo
Whenever.
pleases. Hey, a question for both you guys. Have you ever been to a restaurant and asked them, do you guys, you have a good burger, do you have a good taco? And have they ever told you the truth, like, no, don't get that? I mean, has somebody ever steered
Yeah,
you away?
absolutely,
That
absolutely.
did like, no.
No, yeah, absolutely.
I've had that even at my place.
Yeah.
I will say, yeah, how is this? And they'll say, don't have that. Have this. Yeah.
We're running out of time, Peter, so we got to wrap it up, buddy.
I went to a restaurant in Eagle Rock called Cafe Beaujolais, ordered the fish, and the guy, the waiter / general manager, he runs the show, he goes, he's like, no, not today.
It's good.
Yeah,
It's a good
and
idea.
I respect that.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
do too.
Tava, what'd you think? First time on TV?
Love the show. Thank you for the invite. Hopefully,
What's the name of the show?
The show is called Straight Off the Menu.
Yeah.
Damn, you do better than I do.
Straight
I got
off the
a
menu.
what is it? Table for two.
Yeah.
Capro's Kitchen.
Yeah. Mike,
what is it?
two guys
Fork in
from
the Road?
Altadena.
Two guys. Yeah, I get it all screwed up.
Well, I
That's
guess-
why you know.
As Walt Disney would say, that's a wrap.
That's a wrap.
Thank you.
Thanks
right.
for watching us here.
Boom.
Thank you, buddy.
Thanks, man. That was fun.
Yeah, it was fun.
Thank you, Peter.
Okay, now let's eat. Manja,
Yeah,
Rocco. Thanks to everybody. Thanks to Rocco's Tavern.
Yeah.